Remember, they also did say that this concerns our security. Because, yes, much as we're looking to investment, yes, but we cannot invest to our detriment.
You see, you can always give various excuses for national security. Where is that group that has that competence and that money that are locally in Nigeria? Let them tell me any of them. Any of them.
No, but
who has not got
invested.
What I'm saying. Let me tell any of the bidders. After it was a public bid, it was an open bid, anybody could have bidded. Let them tell me any of the bidders that didn't have a foreign company.
Maybe the percentage.
All of them have foreign partners.
But in different percentages.
In different percentages. You get what I mean? Okay, look at the telecom industry. A lot of these people came from abroad. And what is more serious about national security than telecommunications? So you see, when you want to call a dog a bad name, you can find any excuse. Oh. But I'm just pleading that these governors are powerful people. They have access to discuss this matter. They have access to resolve it. And I don't think everybody, trying to dramatize to us. It's not the issue. Nigerians need power. Nigeria as a country need it. And so it's not a matter of power show or dramatization. If you say something is corrupt, you have not shown any evidence. If you say something is not transparent, they open all the bids in the presence of everybody. Before they started, they told you the criteria. There was an open advertisement. So I think if you now have some privileged information for which you think you have very, very serious misgivings, I mean, if you have been talking to NCP and they not happen, you still have a president. I mean, I think they're all in government. They know how government works. They know that there are venues where the governors and the president meets. They could call an emergency meeting of that one to go and do their protest there.
How do you think this will play out, assuming the NCP decides to go ahead, and the governors who have already said they will not allow the preferred winner or preferred bidder to operate in their area? How do you think it will play out?
I think it's all politics. You don't know politicians. You see, they fly up like this, and when they resolve it, you won't be there. And you just see it dies down. You see, all these things they are talking about, what can let's come to the real tax. What can a real governor do? If NEPA is a federal thing. So, I mean,
yes, it is, but
we're not respecting each other.
In those areas, yes. I mean, let's look at the Niger Delta, for instance. Yes. I mean, they supply, we need gas in Lagos now. Yes. The supply comes from the Niger Delta. If the community is there restive, usually who do they send there to go and help quell the restiveness? Isn't it the governors?
Yes, I know.
So if you, as an investor, comes with your company and you need to work and you're not getting help or cooperation from the communities, who do you go to?
Let me tell you, this issue of NEPA. If a governor cannot give me NEPA and somebody wants to give me NEPA, you see that everybody is selfish up to a point. Don't make mistakes. There are things on which a governor can say, don't go to the toilet, and everybody will not answer because they will go to the toilet. There are things that, but I'm still not saying ignore anybody. That's not my thesis. My thesis is they have, and they themselves are in government. So they have avenue where these issues can be resolved. NCP is not the final authority. If they feel very, very strong, let them call a meeting of governors forum. If they discuss it and all the governors feel the same way with them, with the 4 people that are protested so far, let them now, as a group, meet Mr. President and resolve it. You see, I don't want... You see, this display amuses me because they are governors.
But is this good? I mean, is this good for us? If at the end
of the day,
it's bad. We have to go and meet Mr. President to be able to resolve something that he has mandated the NCP to handle and handle capably. Yes. What does that say about us? Approval.
The president is number one man in this country. If he sets you up as a committee, he has authority, final authority for approval. The NCP doesn't give final approval. It's at the end of the day, it's a recommendation to Mr. President. So, you see, I wouldn't like a situation whereby they don't resolve. My first option is that they should find ways of resolving it without this thing. And if they have, you see, my problem is they have not shown any genuine evidence for what they are saying. These words they are using are very strong. And they forget that the whole world is watching you. When you start saying there's mad with corruption, what corruption? Show it. If you cannot tell the press, okay, go and show it to Mr. President and say, we have this evidence. Okay, right. Well, how did they sack Naji, the minister? After all, there are a lot of things. There must have been some things that they told the man resigned. The man was asked to resign.
Yeah.
No, the man was asked to resign. Okay, why was he asked to resign? There must have been some information from somewhere, which the president said, okay, Mr. Dr. Naji, go and resign for me. Okay.
All right.
So I believe that these issues can be resolved without this drama.